under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. Kareem Lester makes his big league debut right after this. Jack Flaherty will be on the mound for the Rocks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Now in the box, Arizona, Tim LeCastro. We are set for baseball here this evening.
LeCastro.
Here comes the first pitch.
First pitch, 6-10.
The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout. Keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon, and that's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus.
Racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Nick Ahmed, the second out of the opening frame.
Marte.
Ketel Marte is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Fouled off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. He just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And it's fouled away. pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Madison Bumgarner is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. Come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, Dior? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just wouldn't see it at this time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tyler Naquin is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
On the first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Oh. 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway. Next it'll be the outfielder, David Peralta.
David Peralta.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now.
Pitch.
As we roll through
The
it again,
third
remember,
baseman, number
he
5.
struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 4 for 13. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
That's ball 2.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Christian Walker. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. 6 in a row, and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, Matt Carpenter. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Fouled away. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Ian.
Stepping up now, Ian Desmond. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In his career, Desmond carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. From the stretch.
3 balls. No strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Three and 1 to the Rockies left fielder. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Carter Kieboom digs in now. He really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum, was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Fly ball out to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The catcher, Daniel Haston.
Standing in, Daniel Haston. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Set. Here it comes. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. The second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Batting it, the third baseman, Tyler.
Now at the plate, Tyler Callahan. And they're runners at the corners now. Bumgarner sets. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Weak roller right side. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Into the box now, Dalton Varsho. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Lester taking his first turn at the plate in the show right here. And given what he's already displayed in the minors, he's expected to develop into a centerpiece for this team.
And this is a perfect time to get his feet wet, get over the nerves, work towards next season. September call-up, relax, enjoy yourself, and get a few at-bats.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
The right fielder, Kareem Lester.
To the plate now, Kareem Lester. So take a look at the slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Going back is the center fielder, and it's gone. And good for him. Kareem Lester has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Stepping in now, Madison Bumgarner.
Number 40.
This will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Tim.
Up next for Arizona, Tim LeCastro. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Knuckle curve down below the knee. It's 1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Diamondbacks hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 Arizona. Settling in now, Jack Flaherty. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the at-bat.
Flaherty.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
1-0.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting the take sign on right here.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out early.
Strike taken up in the zone. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ahmed has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. First pitch on its way. Ben Zobrist is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. Great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield. He was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
So here's Tyler Naquin. Popped him up. Escobar is under it. 2 gone.
The batter,
In now, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them. But he wasn't able to catch up with that.
Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Pitch outside, the throw, and an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third. The Rockies are down quietly. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now batting, Nick Ahmed.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Ahmed hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. On the year, Ahmed has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number.
Get it going, Rocky!
One.
Ball 2.
Everything this guy throws moves. That 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Ketel Marte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, David Peralta.
Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
1-1.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Left side, but well fouled.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Blackmon is under it. And that retires the side. Diamondbacks down in order. But they're on top 1-0. Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
That's off the plate.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping into the box, Matt Carpenter drew a base on balls his first time up. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down to 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably get that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2. Right side hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now back.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here. That's
That's tough to make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side. Normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Now batting, catcher, Daniel Hastings.
Riding in once again, Daniel Hastings. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First offering on its way. Now a change up, but it misses just a little below the zone. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Here's the 1-1. And a double steal try here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lester is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So here's Eduardo Escobar. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And he'll get in there safely.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
At the plate, Christian Walker. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Walker brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now he's able to get a glove on that one. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now to the plate, Dalton Varsho. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's crawled out on a close play at third. Blown away as he misses again. 2-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now the 2-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
At the plate, Kareem Lester, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now the 0-1. Line drive base hit.
The pitcher, number 40, Madison Bumgarner.
Into the box, Madison Bumgarner. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Haston goes to third with it. And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tim LeCastro. He went down on strikes last time up. Grounded up the first baseline. Taken in by Carpenter. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. Diamondbacks leave them loaded, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Tyler Callahan. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Two and one.
2-1.
2-1 home. It's a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And a good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars, if you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging that.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Flaherty is a sub-100 hitter, but that's not all that uncommon for pitchers, of course.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball, too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist. 6th home run on the season for him as the Rockies pull even now at 1 apiece.
You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
Center fielder.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1-0 home. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Rockies are able to knock things up thanks to this solo home run. Through 5 innings, all even now at 1-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. And he fouls this one off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackman has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
So digging in now, Ketel Marte. First pitch on its way. At the knees, strike one.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is the type when you kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. Skied into very shallow right. Blackman is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting. The left fielder.
Stepping in, David Peralta. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In there, and it's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Blackman going back at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now.
Leading off for the Rockies, the right fielder, Charlie Blackman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, 1-0.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line and gone for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 32 now for the season, and the Rockies have now taken a 2-1 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll it there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The batter.
Here's Matt
The
Carpenter.
first baseman, Matt.
Bumgarner gets ahead of him with 1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now, 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Left fielder, number 20, Ian Desmond.
Striding in, Ian Desmond. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 8.
Ready for another shot now. Carter Kieboom hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next
Now
inning.
batting, the catcher, Daniel.
Now at the plate, Daniel Haston, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Bumgarner sets. First pitch on the way, and it's fouled away. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Short, hit hard. Med fields it cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 2-1 Colorado. Eduardo Escobar standing in. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Eduardo Escobar is retired to start out the 7th.
Walker.
So now to the plate, Christian Walker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Still 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Zobrist has it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Dalton Varsho.
So striding in, Dalton Varsho. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too low. 1-0. Now the pitch.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with him.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's popped up, but this will land untouched. And they'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering. Two out, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Hector Rondon will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Carson Kelly is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tyler Callahan is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Yasiel Puig come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. This year against right-handed pitching, Puig carries the batting line a little over the 260 mark. high in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infield. They're so close, hard contact is a guarantee.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Got his job done there. Made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Rockies lead this one 3-1. Ashton Godot been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the Rockies. Number 68, Ashton Godot.
And now a pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Godot, a 27-year-old, he was selected in the 27th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now back.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dilo, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
To the plate now, Carson Kelly. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Now the 2-1. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Tim LaCastro, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. The next 3-2. Lester leads on second with nobody out. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
At the plate now, Tim LeCastro has a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
0-2, here it comes. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Stepping in now, Nick Ahmed. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. Great job changing speed there. It's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
0-2 once more. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base. As even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. You almost hit it too good. It can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Kyle Freeland brought in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Kyle Freeland.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
2 balls and a strike to count. 2-1 home. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. From the stretch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Blackman on the move. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. This is on the ground over the first. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting dealer right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Here's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Fouled off. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a liner. Foul. 0-2. Here it is. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Rockies lead it 3-2. Yohan Lopez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackman. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is right there, one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Carpenter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Set with the 0-1.
Oh, 1-1.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ian Desmond.
So striding forward now, Ian Desmond. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0. Fouled away. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he fouls this one off. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're up 3-2. All set for the start of the inning. And next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar.
Espinosa comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Henry Espinosa.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's the pitch. This is high, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In there, 1-2 now. And a good pitch there, but it's taken for a ball, and it's 2-2 to the Arizona third baseman.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Eduardo Escobar is retired on strikes for the third time tonight. Into the box now, Christian Walker. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. This takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Josh Rojas will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Arizona. Number 10.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. On the ground to second. Zobrist is there. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Rockies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jack Flaherty hangs win number 11 on his line, striking out 12 in the process. Madison Bumgarner pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Henry Espinoza closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Welcome to Fire Sale Gaming, powered up by firesalegames.com. So just shop our website, firesalegames.com, and get you a fire sale of a deal on some video games. We also got some books, DVDs, CDs, whatever you want. firesalegames.com.
We about to turn it on. We about to turn it on.